Hey, beautiful. So, it's been a minute since I wrote this book. Wrote since I read this book, Find Your People by Jenny Allen. But I just wanted to go back and record all of the notes that I took because I want to remind myself, I want to remind you, and bring you awareness to this. If you're not a big reader, and I just want to, I don't know, I'm just feeling like doing this today. So, one of the first things, first of all, before we get into this book was really good. I read this like last year, sometime last year when I was really feeling the energy of community, of joining people, getting back into the groove, connecting back with people after a very long period, almost 3 years of isolation, and stepping into the new character that I created. So, one of the first things that I have on here is we were literally designed for deep relationships. Like, we were created to connect with one another. Us as humans, we are here to use one another, and not in a sense of like, oh, let me see what I can get out of them. How can we come together and enjoy life even more? You know what I'm saying? How can I link up with them and we create something? Or how can we benefit each other while also benefiting ourselves? You know what I'm saying? So we were literally designed to that for that. And yeah, I got one. Okay, you can use that one. Just be careful. Especially after, the whole quarantine and things like that. I feel like there are a lot of things that are designed, created, and pushed to us as a society to separate. You know what I'm saying? Together we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, together we fall. Or something like that. A lot of things are intentionally created to make us believe we don't need each other. We don't thrive. I don't like people. I remember having that mindset of, I don't like people. I don't want new friends. No new friends. No new friends. It's it's intentional. It's intentional. That's all I'm gonna say. Next thing I wrote is the Holy Trinity. When we love ourselves, we love others. And why focus on yourself? Lynette Atkins, she made a video about like why focusing on ourselves won't work anymore, because we are here for each other. And yes, we need relationships, but we still have to be complete on our own. People are meant to enhance our lives, not fill holes. And and it's just like, you have to be complete. It's just the same thing if you're seeking romantic relationships, just seeking any kind of relationship or trying to building any kind of relationship. You can't go into something incomplete. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is able to feel you. And if you're feeling that way, because I once felt that way, like, you don't complete me, boo, or my other half, boo. No, it's not going to work that way. We have to be our own self, know who we truly are before we seek other people's enhancement. Because if that person goes away, or if that person has to go do something for a couple of days, or that person just ain't around at the moment, or you need to be complete on your own. You need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. You can't depend on another person to bring you happiness or joy. I'm not gonna say that. No, I'm gonna say that. You can't depend on them. You need to depend on yourself. Yes. What?
No.
Oh, it's like gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy because like a little purple.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks a little purple too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you close the door?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
I'm just making a video.
Hey. What I got to do inside?
I'm taking a break.
Okay. How do you pause it?
I'll just pause it.
With your finger?
Mhm.
I'm gonna put this one out, okay?
Okay. But yeah, people can enhance our lives. We can, if we need a picker upper, you know what I'm saying? Then sure, call on that friend that's gonna bring you joy. Go do, but as a person, day to day, we have to be happy with ourselves. We have to be content and complete, and we have to be able to be alone and be good. You know what I'm saying? We have to enjoy our own company. I love my own company. I love me. I remember I used to see people out on dates by themselves or just out to eat by themselves, and I would be like, that would never be me. And that would, like, how can you do that? Like, I need to be out with somebody. But no, those people were onto something. You know what I'm saying? They knew that they could just go out, enjoy themselves, take themselves out on a date, be with themselves. And I love doing that now. Like, I love spoiling myself. I love talking to myself in the mirror every morning or sometime throughout the day. I love taking myself out on dates. I love my alone time. I love being with me. You know what I'm saying? So it took me some time to get there, though. Like, literally, it took me some time. I was forced in those 3 years of isolation, living in a whole other city, just me and my newborn, and two's now 4. It's crazy. She's 4. But yeah, I used to just be out there by myself, literally going. That was the start of my spiritual journey that I was aware of. That was my spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And speaking of spiritual journey, the next thing I wrote is spirit must be at the center of our circle. That's the only way for fulfillment. That was the only way that I was able to be who I am. You don't have you got a wand? Or you gonna use your bluey thing? Okay. Be careful with those. But yeah, it wasn't until I started my spiritual journey, until I turned to spirit, to God, to like the universe, that then I was able to feel fulfilled. I was able to be grounded, be connected, know myself, feel that connection with me. We can learn from, encourage, and support one another. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like, it's not like, how can I use you? Like, what can I get out of you? How can I manipulate, dark psychology, blah, blah, blah. How can I do all that to get something out of you? But it's like, how can we benefit each other? How can we enhance each other's lives? Different people have different skills, knowledge, and talents. That's why we need each other and need different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to experience different things in life, you're going to have to find different people. You're going to have to go different places. You're going to have to do different things. And coming together with other people just makes that easier. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said earlier, not even saying divided we fall. Who is pushing this idea of independency and why? And remember, I said it was intentional. That's all I'm going to say. We accomplish so much less on our own. When we come together, baby, things get done. Just imagine it, making a whole movie about yourself. You know how during the credits there's so many different people. Imagine all those being one person. Imagine how long that's going to take. Imagine how difficult. Imagine how tired. Imagine how much energy that requires for one person to do one thing. You know what I'm saying? Together I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. I'm hearing that something playing in my head. We got to be here for each other. Independent woman, no new friends. Oh, see, it's cap. What else? Not only does a child need a village, everyone does. Literally every day, everybody takes a village, and you need to understand that it takes a village. It's always going to take a village. That's why villages exist. We can't be upset when people don't have the capacity for whatever we desire. It's our responsibility to find someone who does. I should put my mic on, shouldn't I? Let me do that. Let's see how this sounds. This is my first time using this mic, but I'll link it in my I'm gonna put my friend Destiny link because I use her link to buy it. So I'll put her link in the description box if I like it. So let's see. Okay, yeah, we can't be upset when people don't have the capacity for whatever we desire. Everybody is not. It's not their obligation to fulfill us. It is our own obligation to fulfill ourselves. And if you want to have somebody who is going to be there for you and has the capacity, you have to find that person. If somebody isn't readily available for you, we can't be upset with that. You know what I'm saying? It's our responsibility to find someone who does. If you like hiking and you know Samantha don't like hiking, why would you call Samantha? Go call Tracy. You know what I'm saying? You know Samantha likes riding horses, so hit up Samantha for those type of things. Can't be mad at Samantha because Samantha is not Tracy. Or you can't be mad at Tracy because Tracy doesn't have the capacity to be Tracy fully that day. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. It's okay when people can't show up for you. It's not their job. It's not their responsibility. And the narrative of, oh, I would have did it if I was them. That's great. That's you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad because people aren't you. Our other countries are seen as less fortunate, but their connectivity is much richer. They're happy because they're together, which is so true. Like America shows this I want to say propaganda. That's the word in my head. That it's so great. You know, we got it's the greater country, blah blah blah. But together, like as a people, and even in the other areas, it ain't. Let me hush. Okay, so the next thing I wrote was the more resources a person gets, the more walls they put up. So we have everything we need except the people to share it with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got cars. Yeah, it's easy to make money. Yeah, we have all these things, but like when you have so many, just think of the like a rich, just think of somebody who's like so rich, they have all this money in the world, but they don't got nobody to share it with because they done built up this wall, and now they can't enjoy it fully. You know what I'm saying? It's fun playing single player, but isn't it so much fun when you hop online and play with your friends? You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much more fun. What you got? Let me see. Oh, a dress. Nice.
It's not for grown ups. It's for kids.
Oh, okay. I like it.
It's for sheep.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Yeah, but why would I put all the stuff in my drawers?
Your books.
Yeah.
In order to find and build communities, we have to be intentional and put in the work. It isn't just going to happen out of nowhere. You have to initiate facts. Like I used to imagine such great connections with like my family and just having friends and stuff, but like I wasn't taking action. I wasn't calling people. I wasn't making plans. I wasn't look at this dragonfly. I wasn't even answering the phone or hitting people back when they wanted to make plans with me. I was these things aren't going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. I think I was watching Talita Jane last night, matter of fact, and not she wasn't just talking about relationships, but just in life, like things you can. She was like, God isn't just going to give you things that you want, like just here you go, but God will give you the tools, and it's up to you to use those tools to build the things that you want. So in these relationships, it's up to us. You know what I'm saying? We can't expect people to always hit us up, or we can't expect people to initiate the things that are going to build our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's cool if they initiate it, but it's also cool if we initiate it ourselves. So that's something that I've started doing, just like hitting people up or inviting people over or calling people. I'm still working on calling people. If you know, you know. I'm still working on it, but I'm doing a lot better. So, um, oh, so this was another thing. She was like 50 acquaintances in a village, and then you have 2 to 5 in your inner circle, and then God, of course. I think that was the Holy Trinity, maybe that we were talking about earlier. But everybody, everybody can't be your close friend. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking of Instagram now. You know how they have the close friends that you can post, and only those people can see it, and then you have things that everybody that is connected to you can see. It's exhausting to have so many friends and like close friends at that. Like you can have friends, acquaintances, but like close friends who you talk to on a regular, who know their life, they know your life, you hang out, like it's consistently, it's challenging because just imagine, like you ever been on The Sims and they would like somebody stop being your friend because you ain't made time for them, and it's not, huh? Your scissors? It should be in your box, in your pencil box with your markers and stuff in it, in your blue one. But yeah, you ever been playing The Sims and they hit you up and you see the little notification and pop up and it say, "I'm no longer your friend." Basically, you ain't make no time for me. The only way that you can get closer to people is through time. Like you have to spend time with them, time to talk, time to learn, time to be around, and all that stuff. You got to spend time. So 50 acquaintances that y'all catch up, maybe y'all link up here and there, call each other here and there, 2 to 5 in your inner circle, people that's really close to you in proximity as well, that you can just go pop up on, or just go hang out with, or go help if they need help real quick, or just stop by, like, I'm in the neighborhood, let me hang out with you real quick. and and then God, of course, or the universe, Yahweh, Buddha, whoever you believe in. We need friends that we can easily pull up on. Literally the next line. We need just like, yeah. Like one of my friends stay like 9 minutes away from me. My aunt and my grandma, they stay like, oh, this is hurting. I'm breastfeeding and getting a little engorged. But they stay like, I think the same amount of distance, like 9 minutes, but the other way. But my other friend stay like 7 minutes away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in that period of isolation, I stayed 40 minutes away from the nearest person I knew. And it only went up from there. Okay, I'm lying. Maybe like 30. 30 minutes away from the closest person I knew. That's a whole hour, bro. Driving here and then back home. Not even. I want to say 40 for real. From the people that I was close to. Like relationship wise. So these are 6 type of people that she recommended that we have in our lives. The sage, the one who listens, who prays with us, who advises, who wisdom, somebody that you need to go to when you need some advice, when you need encouragement. The sage, the encourager. Okay, maybe not encouragement. The encourager, somebody who's your cheerleaders, believe, support, somebody who's gonna be there for you, rooting in the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who you running a marathon, they on the side rooting you on. Somebody who's like, yeah, you can do that. Like somebody to cheer you on. A foxhole was a companion, your ride or die in the field. And I feel like this is just like your best friend. I think this is what she's saying, or this is who this relates to the most. A companion, somebody who you need help with your kids, somebody who's there, you come hang out with you, y'all talk to each other, y'all there. You want to go shopping, your person that you call to just go shopping with you, or go run errands or whatever, or just somebody to come over and just sit in the house and y'all just enjoy each other company. You know what I'm saying? And the next one is the challenger, the person who they don't bite their tongue. They real with you. They're blunt, or maybe not blunt. Yeah, blunt. They straight to the point. They gonna tell you what it is. They're not gonna sugarcoat anything. You ask them something, they gonna give you the real deal. They're gonna be straight up and honest with you. Some people, and it's okay. Some people tell you things that you want to hear, but they're not gonna tell you what you want to hear, baby. They're gonna tell you what you need to hear. Yeah, no, I'm not, and it's not that I'm not sparing your feelings, but I'm not saying this to make you feel good. I'm saying this because you need to hear it. The fun one, the partier, get you out the house, somebody just have a good time with. And the last one was the planner, the one that gets everyone together, the one that makes the plans, the one that rallies everybody and bring them in. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think some of these people can be like the same people, and that's cool. If they have these characteristics in one person, cool. But like a circle of friends, and that's something that I'm working towards. Just like a true circle of friends that we get together, and a true circle that we all know each other. Anyhow, get your friends together often. A simple patio day where you catch up, chat, and share. That's exactly what I need to start doing over here. Just come over, hang out. Let's just talk on the patio, because I got a little patio, honey. Or whatever. Just get together with your friends, whether it's going to grab a bite to eat, whether it's, especially if you have kids, linking up with the kids playing, y'all talking, chit chat, and whatever. Link up. Link up. And we have to be transparent about our lives. Don't be an interviewer. That's who I was. I'll be asking people questions. So da 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 and da 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 da, and don't be an interviewer. Like, are we interviewing each other right now? Like, why are you asking me all these questions? I know people was thinking that. Well, why did you ask me all these questions? So share about your life, because that's something that I was interviewing people and not talking about me, not letting people know what was going on in my life or what I did. And a lot of people didn't really know me for real because I wasn't talking. I wasn't telling nobody nothing. I was just being me, sure. So, um, yeah, be transparent, share, and 9 times out of 10, somebody can give you that advice because they done been through it, or somebody's going through what you're going through, or you sharing can help somebody because they are going to go through what you're going through, or just that encouragement. Like, you can't have these people doing their duties, the 6 types of people. We can't have them being them if we're not sharing our lives, if we're not doing this for them, kind of. And I remember a part in the book where she was like, one of her friends' feelings was very hurt because she never told her what was going on in her life. She never asked her for help. And if your friends are your friends, they're going to want to help you when you need help. You know what I'm saying? They're going to want to be there for you. So if a friend is, they're not, especially somebody who's like has a love language of acts of service or something like that, if they can't show up for you because you don't allow them to, or you don't tell them how they can show up for you, then they're not able to fully live their live in their truth or be themselves or be a good friend. And that's something else that I've been working on too, and I've been doing very good. I remember one of my friends told me, she was like, basically I was that friend who didn't open up, who she didn't know much about for real because I wasn't saying nothing. Okay, so next one I think I wrote is complaining versus vulnerability, relief versus transformation and connection. It is a difference between just complaining about stuff that's going on in your life and telling a story of what's going on in your life, telling your story, sharing your truth. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference in that. If you just complain, that's draining. Nobody wants to sit up and hear you complain all day, unless that person likes complaining too. But that's so draining. But when you come into them because you have a true problem or something is bothering you, or you need help with something, that's a completely different story. That's being vulnerable. And we need people who see the parts of us we try to run from, because without them we can become the worst version of ourselves. These people need to hold us accountable. You know what I'm saying? If nobody's there to check you really, or nobody is there to give you their perspective of who you are, what you do, you may not even see how much of a mess you are. You know what I'm saying? So blend your different worlds together so you're not all over the place. Oh, okay, this was the good one. Like, your work friends, your home friends, your spiritual friends, your social, your church. Yeah, that's so much. You got to blend them together. So you're not here, then having this event here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to bring it all together. Balance. I'm balancing all areas of my life. Yeah. I live every day with ease and it's so nice. Yeah, yeah. I'm cooler than gold. I'm chilling just like some ice. Bring balance. And build a relationship with people who have a shared vision. And that will become natural. Because first of all, if you're in the places that you like to do, you're automatically going to meet people that like to do what you like to do. That vibe, that's on the same vibe as you. Make sure you are in the places and the spaces to connect with like-minded people. If you don't like going out, why are you in the club trying to find friends? You know what I'm saying? If you like to garden, why have you never been to a plant shop? If you like music, why have you never been to a music shop or a concert or something music related? Like, I went to the music store for the first time. I've started going to the music store because I'm a songwriter and I'm an artist, and I got me my guitar. It's so beautiful. I got my guitar now and a keyboard, and I done met two cool people. I done met some people in a band, honey. I'm about to sign my daughter up for keyboarding lessons, and I wouldn't have been able to meet the people had I not been in the music shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do music. I want to have music friends. That's one of the things that I'm manifesting. People who, these connections, basically, these friends who I could, you want to make a song? Come, I got a studio set up. You know, come, let's go make a song. Or you want to go to this concert they having, or you know what I'm saying? Like, so shout outs. Okay. The next thing I wrote is do things we love together. Like I was saying earlier, don't call up Tasha when Cynthia is the one that you need to be calling, because Cynthia likes doing those things. And don't be mad at Tasha because she don't want to go hiking at 4 in the morning, because that's not Tasha's thing, baby. That ain't Tasha's thing. And if you don't have a Cynthia yet, baby, do it by yourself. Maybe you'll see somebody when you're going hiking. Maybe you'll see somebody on a hike. Okay? What can you do that is aligned with your purpose and will help others? This will help you find people. What can I do? Let me apply this in myself to give you an example. That is aligned with my purpose and will help others. This will help you find your people. Playing guitar. Or, matter of fact, my whole YouTube channel, my whole TikTok, my whole me posting my music, me posting my poetry, me posting videos like this, sharing the knowledge that I'm learning, the wisdom that I have from my experiences. Me posting that is aligned with my purpose, and it will help others. And this is how I find my people. This is how you're not supposed to be for everybody. I think this dump truck is about to back up, but yeah. Conflict should make friendships, not break them. If you get into it with your friend, get into it and then solve it. You know what I'm saying? It's you and them against the problem, not y'all against each other. So, and that should only build your strength, because you're like, okay, you're expressing how you both feel, and you're able to overcome it, and you're able to move better. You know what I'm saying? Move stronger, because y'all know that about each other now, and now y'all can help each other out. I'm trying to wait till this trash can goes. I only have a couple more things. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to just continue to share my knowledge and just sit down and record and talk and tell my truth, honey. Oh, this is a good one. When someone says they're hurt by your words or actions, own it and take responsibility. How other people react to your actions is out of your control. That's what I've been trying to say for the past 3 minutes. If you hurt somebody, you can't say, well, I would have been hurt by that, so that's silly. People are different. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody says that your actions or your words or whatever, something that you've done has hurt them, baby, take responsibility. Apologize. Now you know, moving forward, how to move with that person, how to treat that person. If somebody is coming to you because you've hurt them, it's because they are teaching you, or they're sharing with you how to treat them. That's what you do with people you love. That's what you do with your friends and your family. You learn how to treat them and you move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? If not, if you don't want to have that, if you don't want to change the way that you treat somebody, then you need to leave them alone. And the same vice versa. If somebody doesn't want to change their behavior when you're telling them how to treat you, when you're telling them what you expect as a person, because that's you, okay? And remember, I was saying earlier, she was saying like time is the most intimate way, or the quickest way to build a relationship with somebody. You know, just like on Sims, when you meet a new person, you have to talk to them, you have to tell jokes, you have to spend time with them, invite them over to build that relationship. You know how that relationship bar go up, and learn things about them and share. So she says, acquaintance, you spend 50 hours with somebody, that's an acquaintance. Casual friends is 90 hours. And then your friend is 200 hours, and anything above that is a best friend, because you spend that much time with somebody, you know them, you're talking, you know, you're learning each other, you're building that relationship. Okay, 1920s Bronzelo Malino. Oh, honey, I don't know what that say. But anywho, they created the nuclear family, which is 2 parents, 2.5 children. I'm not quite sure how the half is supposed to work, but 2.5 children. And it was a marketing tactic for small groups to sell more. So there's less sharing when you only have 2 parents and 2.5 children. There's more individually buying. So those people are going to buy one of this thing, and then 4 more people going to buy one. 4 more people going to buy one. Instead of sharing, instead of building community, they make more money because more people are buying it because the groups are smaller. And then the last thing I wrote is be the friend you wish to have. Don't take actions personal unless you see patterns. Just like I was saying, treat people how you want to be treated, and when they tell you how they want to be treated, do that, because you will want it the same. You know what I'm saying? You will want somebody to be like, if somebody's doing something you don't like, you go to them and you're like, nah, I don't respect that. You will want them to change that for you. So don't take action unless you see patterns. Especially when you tell somebody and they keep doing it. Okay, then, bro. All right, bro. Alrighty. Like, I'm going to have to choose myself because you doing a whole lot. But yeah, I'm glad I finally got this book out because I wrote this a year ago. Last year sometime is when I read this book. But yeah, I am truly, truly, truly excited. I'm definitely going to do more videos like this. I hope this microphone was picking up. I feel like Raven. But yeah, we need people. Find your people, fall in love with your people, share. Leave a comment down below and share with us the thing from this book that helped you the most, or that you feel like you need to work on the most, or that opened your eyes up the most, or whatever. And let's really build a community. Like, this is a community. It's not just me. I'm talking to you too. So yeah, I love you. Okay.